Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. The Young and the Restless spoilers. Claire exposes Victor's spies to Kyle and Jack. Grandpa furious over betrayal. The Young and the Restless Y&R spoilers reveal that Claire Newman Haley Aaron could expose Victor Newman's Eric Braden spies to Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer and Jack Abbott. Peter Bergman. Will Claire's grandpa be furious over a major betrayal? Although Claire was targeting the Newman family when she made her Y&R debut, Victor understands that she was under Jordan's Colleen Zenk control. Claire has transformed her life and proven her loyalty to Victor, so he's accepted her into the Newman clan, which means Victor is showing off his protective side now. That's a problem since Claire wants Victor to approve of her relationship with Kyle. Claire doesn't think it's fair for Victor to judge Kyle based on his Abbott roots, nor does she support this forever feud between the two families. With all that in mind, we can certainly see the potential for Claire to become a traitor in Victor's eyes. Claire could be forced to make a choice that infuriates Victor in the end. Victor is plotting against Jabot using some spies he's planted through their Glissade acquisition. Those spies are going to report back with plenty of info on Jabot's plans, so Victor will be able to sabotage the company. It'll be easy for Victor to derail things once he has a better idea of what Jabot has in the works. Claire was already fond of the Abbotts due her time as Harrison Abbott's Reading Munsell nanny. However, Claire cares even more now that she's dating Kyle, who happens to be Jabot's CEO. How can Claire just stand by and let Victor tank Kyle's family business? If Claire figures out what Victor's up to, she may not be willing to keep her mouth shut. Claire knows Victor well enough by now to realize that scolding him won't work, and neither will begging him to back off. The only surefire way to stop Victor's scheme may be to expose it to Kyle and Jack. Perhaps Claire will sound the alarm over Victor's spies, which would give Jack and Kyle a chance to fire them or even feed them bogus information. The Abbotts can fight back if Claire tips them off to Victor's plot, but that could seriously damage her relationship with her grandfather. Is that a risk Claire will ultimately have to take? Our Y&R predictions hint that Claire may find herself backed into a corner, so stay tuned to see if she'll give Kyle and Jack updates on some shocking news. The Young and the Restless spoilers hint that Claire could provoke Victor's fury depending on how this storyline plays out. The tension in Genoa City is about to reach new heights as the intriguing world of corporate espionage takes center stage in The Young and the Restless. With Victor Newman's schemes often shrouded in secrecy, it is rare for his actions to be revealed so publicly, especially by someone so close to him. However, the upcoming twist is set to change all of that when Claire, the sharp-witted young woman with ties to the Newman family, drops a bombshell on Kyle Abbott and his father Jack Abbott. But as with every revelation in Genoa City, the consequences are never as simple as they first appear. Claire's big reveal. For months, Claire has been a quietly observant figure, often walking the fine line between loyalty to the Newmans and her growing affection for the Abbotts. Her inside knowledge of Victor's operations and his intricate web of influence makes her a key player in Genoa City's corporate drama. She knows the depth of her grandfather's machinations, including the fact that he's been using spies to track and sabotage rivals, particularly the Abbott family. What starts as a seemingly innocent conversation will soon escalate into an explosive revelation that could change the future of both families. The audience can expect Claire to use a high-stakes situation to expose Victor's spies to Kyle and Jack. With Victor's empire under pressure from all sides, Claire's conscience finally gets the better of her, and she decides that the Abbott family needs to know the truth about the lengths Victor is willing to go to maintain his power. The fact that Claire is so intimately involved in the drama makes her decision all the more shocking. She knows exactly how dangerous it is to cross her grandfather, but she's clearly decided that she can no longer stand by in silence. Kyle and Jack's reaction. Kyle and Jack Abbott will be reeling from Claire's shocking disclosure. The Abbott family is already dealing with so many challenges between the ongoing battle with the Newmans and Kyle's personal struggle to find his footing within the family business. The last thing they need is more underhanded tactics being used against them. Jack, in particular, will be blindsided by the news. As a man of honor, he's always been one to play by the rules and expects others to do the same. To learn that Victor has been spying on him and his family behind the scenes will undoubtedly shake him to his core. His trust in Claire will be tested, and he'll have to decide whether to believe that she's truly on their side or if she's simply another pawn in Victor's grand game. Kyle, still finding his place as a leader in the Abbott family, will feel the weight of this betrayal more personally. The younger Abbott has always had a complicated relationship with Victor, but the revelation that Victor has gone so far as to send spies after him will undoubtedly fuel his anger and drive him to take action. Kyle will likely feel the need to prove himself even more in the wake of this revelation, putting him at odds with his father and potentially making decisions that could have long-lasting effects on the Abbott family business. Grandpa's fury, Victor's retaliation. The moment Claire exposes Victor's spies to Kyle and Jack, viewers will brace themselves for Victor's inevitable wrath. The Newman patriarch does not take betrayal lightly, and Claire's move is sure to ignite a firestorm. Victor, a man who has controlled situations with a calculating precision for decades, will not take kindly to one of his own turning against him, particularly when it involves his beloved spies. He has always viewed his family's loyalty as paramount, and Claire's willingness to go against him will likely make him question her loyalty moving forward. Victor's retaliation will be swift and merciless. He's a master strategist, and he knows that Claire's actions could have serious repercussions. What's unclear is how far he's willing to go to punish her. Will he simply remove her from the Newman family circle, or will he escalate things in a more public manner? His anger could lead him to make a play that jeopardizes not just Claire's future in the family but also the delicate balance of power between the Newmans and the Abbotts. In a town where power struggles are constant, any small shift can have dramatic effects, and Victor will be focused on making sure his empire remains intact. The family fallout. With the lines drawn between the Abbott and Newman families, the fallout from Claire's actions will ripple through Genoa City. As the two dynasties continue to battle for dominance, this latest revelation will only deepen the animosity between them. Claire's decision will undoubtedly strain her relationship with her grandfather, but it will also impact her relationship with her own family. The Abbotts, while grateful for the information, may not fully trust her after learning the depths of her connection to Victor. Is she truly on their side, or is this just a temporary alliance of convenience? Claire's motivations will be scrutinized, and the Abbotts will need to decide if they can rely on her going forward or if she's just another player in Victor's ever-expanding game. Meanwhile, the tension between Kyle and Jack will also increase as they struggle with how to use this information. Kyle, who has always been more impulsive, may want to take immediate action against Victor, while Jack, ever the tactician, will likely counsel patience. Their differing approaches will create friction between father and son, highlighting the generational divide between the two. But in the end, it will be the fate of the Abbott family's legacy that will hang in the balance. The impact on Genoa City's power dynamics. Victor's spies have long been a source of tension, but now that they've been exposed, it's possible that the power dynamic in Genoa City will shift. The Abbotts may find themselves emboldened, armed with information that could be used to destabilize Victor's empire. At the same time, Victor's reputation as a man who controls everything from behind the scenes will take a hit. The once feared patriarch may begin to lose the respect of those who once feared and respected him. This could lead to new alliances forming as other players in Genoa City see an opportunity to capitalize on Victor's vulnerability. As the story unfolds, the focus will likely shift toward the question of whether the Newmans can recover from this public revelation or if the Abbotts will finally be able to take the upper hand in their long-standing rivalry. Will Claire's betrayal be the beginning of a new chapter for the Abbott family, or will it mark the start of their downfall? Whatever happens, one thing is certain: Genoa City will never be the same again. The stakes have never been higher, and everyone in town will need to watch their backs as this explosive drama unfolds. In the coming weeks, fans of The Young and the Restless will be glued to their screens as they witness the fallout from Claire's game-changing revelation. Whether it's a shift in family loyalty, a new battle for control, or a moment of reckoning for both Victor and the Abbotts, the drama is only just beginning.